what they should do and get it over with.
I'm very proud of myself for not reacting in the moment with homie yelling at me over the wall.
Yeah. What was he shouting about?
Basically, shut the fuck up. I'm tired of hearing you talk and stuff like that. But the thing is, you can't start there.
Yeah, no, you can't.
Because then I ain't having it.
Well, what did you say to him then?
I didn't say anything. I just kept doing what I was doing.
Oh.
I just ignored him. I came inside. I got my knife just in case he decided to come over or whatever. And then I went outside and resumed exactly what I was doing before.
Okay,
so I began talking explicitly about it for the purposes of being on the video in case he did decide to come over, right?
Did you put yourself in timeout?
A little bit. I went inside and was like, caught my breath and was like, all right, chill out. How are you going to deal with this? It was one of those things where I needed to interact with the moment outside of the prying eyes of others. Oh, those kittens. What are you kittens doing, huh? Did you escape from the nest? Back you go. They're being escape-minded kitties right now. They're climbing down. They're climbing down the blanket mountain to the floor. This is more like a blanket hill, I guess, than a blanket mountain. But then they get down to the floor and they're like, meow, meow. Well, don't climb down Blanket Mountain then, stupid kitten.
Kittens are stupid.
Yeah, they are. They're adorably stupid. I'm thinking about that neighbor, how that's going to play out. Kimberly's got some crazy ass fucking neighbors. There's the one across the street gave me this little speech about nicotine's going to kill me and blah, 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 blah. That one behind. Then these neighbors apparently complain about her cats getting into their yard and pooping. The one to the left is a cop.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But that's the one that was complaining.
No.
Oh.
It was the people who complain. I don't think they have a lot of social capital, because I think it's the people that Kimberly was telling me that they're squatting.
Oh, smooth.
And so if they're currently still, they've been evicted and they're still there, but because they're squatting currently. They got evicted like a few weeks ago or something. If that is they, then I'm not going to concern myself with it.
And no point. They'll be gone anyway.
Yeah. That's the thing about an environment like this, is you gotta play it carefully, because she should be home in about 45 minutes. Would you like to go play bingo with us? We're gonna go play bingo tonight, Colin. You heard me or not? Apparently not. I saw something kind of interesting last night on the freeway. They were moving west on the 210. They had this massive convoy that had like 6 cop cars in front, and a bunch of like plain white service trucks, and then a big ass what looked like a nuclear missile on the flatbed truck. It was all covered up, but it was cylindrical, and then a bunch of more white service trucks and a bunch of cop cars behind it. This massive like everybody get the fuck out of the way convoy. Traveling down the 210 freeway about 8 p.m. last night. And I gotta wonder, that's a weird time to move something that's obviously at least designed, at least perceived as a security risk of some sort.
Yeah, or maybe it's valuable.
Could be valuable. I mean, it could be like a space program thing, you know. I don't know for sure. I looked in the news for correlates and I saw the Chinese thing, but that seems like the sort of thing Trump would do. He'd like order them to move a nuclear missile right now because they might want to nuke China. That's called any leaps. I like storylines like that. I know there's no validity to them, but they appeal to me.
Trying to
Really?
remember the title of a funny YouTube thing I saw on something like that.
Where they were proving some conspiracy with logic like that.
No, what happens is everyone gets nuked, and it's a funny little story to it.
Well, at least if everyone gets nuked, everyone gets nuked. Nobody gets away with anything.
Found it. It's like a minute and a half.
Okay, so here's the Earth. Chilling. Damn, that is a sweet Earth, you might say. Wrong! Alright, ruling out the ice caps melting, meteors becoming crashed into us, the ozone layer leaving, and the sun exploding, we're definitely going to blow ourselves up. Okay, so basically we've got China, France, India, Israel, Pakistan, Russia, the UK, and us with nukes. We've got about 2,600 more than anybody else. Whatever. Anyway, one day we decide those Chinese sons of a bitches are going down. So we launch a nuke at China. While it's on its way, China's like, shit, who the fuck is shooting us? Oh well, fire missiles. Then France is like, shit guys, we got the missiles, they are coming, fire our shit. But I'm let tired. Well, have a nap, then fire the missiles. Meanwhile, Australia is down there like, WCF, mates? India, Israel, and Pakistan launched their shit, so now we've got missiles flying everywhere, passing each other. Russia's like, ah, motherland! Then England's like, about that time, eh, chaps? Righto. So now the US is like, fuck, we're dumbasses. Canada's like, what's going on, eh? Australia's still like, WTF. Mars is laughing at us, and some huge meteor's like, well, fuck that. So, now we've got nuclear winter. Everyone's dead except Australia. And they're still like, WTF. But they'll be dead soon. Fucking kangaroos. But, assuming we don't blow ourselves up, us Californians just have to worry about California breaking off from the United States to go hang with Hawaii. Alaska can come too. The end!
But you didn't like that at all.
Yeah. Well, I'm surprised that humanity's lasted so long without any sort of nuclear weapons attacks. It's been a long time.
Except the 2 nuclear weapons attacks.
Right. Well, since the first ones, I mean,
Yeah.
you have to obviously have to have one to have a time between.
Well, they did it and found out that's stupid. Let's not do that. But we still want to do it. We won't do it because we're not that stupid. Yet we are. Nuclear weapons are stupid. It's not just destructive, it's self-destructive.
Right. I used to worry about nuclear war when I was like 12 years old. A lot. I'd worry about it a lot. And the thing that caused me to get over it was my mom said what I just said, which was, well, at least if nuclear war happens, everybody else dies with you. You're not left alone. I didn't interpret it as I wasn't worried about being left alone. I was worried about dying. But somehow it made it more okay that everybody else had to die too. At least it's fair that way.
I die, everyone die.
Yes, I'm going to play bingo. This can be exciting.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Can you actually win something fun?
Yeah. They usually have cash prizes. It's probably 50-50. Like 50% of the amount of money bet goes out as prize money. If it's a charity thing, that's what it usually is. But it's fine. It's only like $2 a card or whatever. So it'll be fun. I'm really good at bingo too. I'm an expert. So
Expert
it's a
at
good chance I'm
lucky.
gonna win. Yeah. But,
I played bingo when I was at that rehabilitation facility last year. But I think that was also because there were different kinds of patients, and one groups were like old people who had broken their hips.
uh-huh.
That was like most of them.
Did you play bridge?
Bridge. My whole fucking family plays bridge. My brother, ISTP, travels the world playing bridge. It's
Really?
true. Yes.
I love bridge.
I hate bridge because I was the only one who didn't care about it.
I mean, it is a pretty good game.
Like,
It's pretty fun.
when my grandmother was still alive, they had Bogen Bridge Club. I'm not kidding. They had their own fucking club and team and everything.
Really?
Yeah.
Norwegians are funny.
No, I just come from a weird family. It was like over the dinner table, they talked about that stupid game, and I didn't understand anything, and I didn't want to learn it either because it was annoying.
I can't believe he bid 5 spades with just that.
Yeah, that kind of shit. And then then they got angry and upset and argued about previous games.
Really? That's such a. I can't imagine a little Susie in that family. And she's just been sitting there with this stern look on your face the whole time.
And like my mom, she has been like won the Norwegian championship a couple of times. And my father and brother came on like third or fourth or something.
Uh-huh. So she
And
lords it over them?
Yeah.
That's funny. That's
Well,
interesting.
like many years ago, she wasn't the best of them, but now she is.
It's interesting that Norway has its own bridge championship.
Oh, it's like divisions or something.
It must be pretty popular in Norway.
No, it's just some weird shit my family do.
What is popular in Norway?
Football, skiing, sports in general.
You mean soccer?
Yeah.
Well, you got a bunch of sensors too, or what?
If we do have sensors in Norway, of course we do.
Do you run afoul of them?
I probably have at some point.
I see.
But I did like sensor shit. I was karate instructor at some point for kids.
You were a karate instructor?
Hmm. I did it like 5 days a week at one point.
Well, that's good.
Sensors, you know, there's nothing different here than there.
They fail to prioritize the right things. That's my basic description of many or most sensors is they fail to prioritize the right things, and it either is good or bad. So not prioritizing the right things means Kimberly has room to accommodate my prioritization of the right thing. That works well because she doesn't prioritize the wrong things. But other kind of sensors who don't prioritize the right things also prioritize the wrong things. And then that's where you run afoul. It's one thing to provide agreeably compatible like prioritizations that are beneficial to each other. It's another to have ones that run afoul of each other all the time. So if you have sensors prioritizing SE shit a lot, that's going to run afoul of an intuitive almost all the time.
Yeah, but or did you mean like in my family or something?
I'm trying to distinguish between different kind of sensors and how intuitives interact with them differently.
Yeah, I just noticed Courtney was in here.
She was?
Yeah, that blankie. I didn't read chat.
Oh.
Don't
What
trust
did it say?
bridge, ISFP. And someone was a fatty. Stupid.
Man, she's persistent, huh?
She is. She really loves me. Oh, it was so she wouldn't be able to come back in. People who have a crown will be able to get in. So pretty much just blankies can't get in. The blankie. You know what?
What?
She went to room 1 and started whining that I was mean.
Really? You
Yeah.
boot her?
Yeah,
Good.
of course.
That woman's insane, dude. What's up with that shit? Why is she so obsessed about trying to smash people?
It's no longer about talking with famous people. It's about the fat, insecure ISFP girl.
Why does she call you fat?
To
You're-
be evil.
I mean, but
You know why.
I was gonna say, but it's the thing is she's saying things that are they're just such weak attacks because she thinks it doesn't matter what the actual empirics are. I hate the value of empirics, but like you're obviously not an ISFP, you know, and you're not fat, and you're not insecure. All the things that she accuses you of are things that you obviously are not.
No,
So
but it's
why-
things she wants me to become.
She has no sense of how her claims will be perceived by others at all.
Hi, Chloe.
Shit, I just remembered something. I probably. Yep, still recording.
We've been recording for a while then.
Since we started making that 2,000 subscribers video.
Yeah, which got derailed by your neighbor.
Yeah, I forgot that's what happened. I gotta go finish that cigarette. I used to remember and I came to what I remember. Hi, friends, and welcome to Talking with Famous People. If you've watched the show before, you know that I'm host Eric. This is our Chad Susie. You may as well even know that that's Chloe down there in the corner. It's possible you even know that behind that bird is a human being waiting to be loved by you. Anyhow, this episode of Talking with Famous People is about how Talking with Famous People was about to get to 2,000 subscribers. The culmination of the slowest ever march to 2,000 subscribers by any channel. Eric Thor has recently begun a channel and zoomed right past me, getting thousands of views in a single day. Meanwhile, I continue to languish here in last place. But confidence springs eternal, as does optimism. So I'm confident that any minute now it's going to take off. And in honor of this 2,000 subscriber benchmark, I would like to implement a plan that somebody else came up with, but that is my longtime wet dream. We're going to have a Q&A where people come on and ask me about talking with famous people. So if you want to participate in that, we're going to do it Sunday at noon Pacific time. No, is that too early? No, that's not too early. That's 3 p.m. Eastern time. What time is that Susie time? What time is Sunday noon?
9
What time?
in the evening.
9 in the evening? Is that too late for you, Susie? You gotta go to bed before then?
No, it's fine.
Oh, okay, good. So then noon Sunday, that's when it's gonna be. It's gonna be, now, I have been, of course, banned from live streaming because I did the terrible, terrible thing of putting up a video that shows somebody's fully clothed butt with the title, Butt. Anyway, that's obscene of me, apparently, or Taylor, whoever uploaded. It doesn't matter. I'm behind the notion that that should be totally okay. It was just a picture of Katie's butt in pants for like a minute or something. And then, like, Katie maybe, I don't know, reached around and said, Taylor, or something like that. It was like that, you know? Anyway, I'm banned from live streaming because I'm such a bad guy. And, yeah, but so what I'm going to do is have it here in the raw room, the Zoom, Let's have it in raw room 2 just to be crazy. That's appear.in/TWFP2. The bot will be here. The bot is this guy up here in the corner, this blue circle. It records the whole thing. And if you'd like to have questions submitted in advance, please submit them as comments to this video. And Susie, I bet, will be willing to take on the job of reading them out loud, the ones that she deems fit. So, any thoughts from anybody here?
That's
Nope.
it.
Okay, thanks for watching, and this is pretty exciting. I'm pretty stoked about it, and I don't know, this whole thing remains totally crazy and awesome. That's a good video. That's better than the last one we were doing. I want Kimberly to come home now. Hey, we're at 1956. We got one more.
Yay, +1. And there still is a blankie in the other room.
Oh, blankies. You so blank. Special Q and A live 2K subscriber. Sunday noon PST. Meow. Join us in appear.in/TWFP2 on Sunday at noon for a live Q&A.
This could be interesting. What kind of questions people want to ask. I hope people don't write essays.
Yeah, should put that first comment on this. Please don't submit essays as questions.
ESTJ. So that's the new thing now, Chloe. You're ESTJ and I am ISFJ. But the weird thing is, when people say things like that, other peoples will have it in their mind and start questioning it.
I'm saying please don't submit. I say regular sized questions will be prioritized over massive questions. Somebody else came up with, but it was by a long time ago. We're going to have a Q&A where people come on asking me about title and so if you want to participate, Uh,
Did you say something? You lagged for a moment.
I said, okay, that's done. I put that comment up. I did that thing to dissuade massive questions. And I made it a little more friendly in time. I did a little FE work on it.
But you know why she's doing that thing, right?
Why? She's attacking you?
Yeah, throwing out statements.
Why?
Statements far from reality make people question their perception of reality. If it's repeated enough.
I think in general that might be the case, but not here. Not with me, certainly. I mean, I do understand that that's a phenomenon, that it's possible to poison the rhetorical environment against certain ideas or certain people or certain whatever. But she's doing a very poor job of it because she's not pushing on spots that have any traction at all except mean, maybe. It's like she can get a little traction out of Susie's mean or Susie's arbitrary, but she's not really working those angles. The other kind of angle, no matter how many times it's repeated that the sun sets in the east, people aren't going to agree with it.
She's pushing me like if I was an FI person. So it's not going to work.
Right. It's not going to work.
But that's the thing. When you lie so much that you start believing it yourself. What the hell?
I mean, that woman is nuts. I don't know what else to tell you. She's crazy.
I know.
She's the world's stupidest woman. I wonder if there's a clinical definition for what's wrong with her. Let's pathologize, Courtney.
Not on here.
Okay.
I've already put her in a little box.
I mean, I've got her in a little box too. She's fucking nuts. That's the box I have her in. I mean, she has zero chance at all of influencing opinion in ways that have any significance, especially now that she's restrained to sniping from the shadows.
Yeah. So persistent.
There she is. Yeah, I mean, you think at a certain point, hi, baby. Oh, I guess it was dead. I plugged it. The thing is, I know what the problem was. This was on, I had stepped on the red part of the power strip, so it wasn't actually charging. I thought it was. And then when I went and my laptop said low batteries, even though I just plugged it in, I went, and it's true. That's what the fuck happened. Susie has been with me the whole time. She knows I've not been doing anything except being here. Except for when I was napping earlier. After you left, I napped until about 4:30.
The neighbor yelled at him.
Oh yeah, the neighbor yelled at me.
Who?
Brian Sharkey.
About what?
About being loud.
What do you say?
He said, "Why don't you shut the fuck up?" Blah 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 blah.
How do you know his name?
Freaking JC. JC's question. He said, "My name's Brian Sharkey. If you got a problem, why don't you come over here?" I didn't respond at all to the thing. I just ignored him, and then no, I wasn't even talking loudly. I was talking like this, and it was windy there too. I could. I know, but the thing is, I didn't respond at all. I just continued doing what I was doing. I'm sure. It's fine. So anyway, and then when my battery started getting low, I brought it in here to plug it in. That's when I just realized the power strip was like an hour ago.
Really?
Yeah. So I figured.
Did you yell back?
No, that's the thing. I didn't respond. I didn't respond.
Talk back?
I didn't say anything.
He didn't do anything bad, Kimberly.
I didn't behave
I
as
don't understand. It was like 2 in the morning.
right. Like they were up the other night at like 4 in the morning on Tuesday,
Yeah.
raving it up.
You fucked up, didn't you?
No, he didn't.
I put a handle on it by not saying anything.
I told you not to look at that kind of weird porn at Kimberly's house.
Yeah, I checked with Colin to see if there was history. I wasn't sure if you guys had any history with him before. But anyway, I just left it. I left him wondering what got accomplished there. Because I gave him no response. He was over the wall. He couldn't see me. I couldn't see him. And he was yelling over the wall at me.
Are you fighting? You're fighting the neighbors, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, I have to set things straight a little bit in general.
Are you doing like the Tim Allen thing? Are you fighting them from behind you?
I mean, I didn't respond to him at all. I didn't say anything. I didn't yell back or anything. I just kept doing what I was doing that was supposedly annoying him, which was talking.
7.
Well, it set it up perfectly. I already have the argument. I was waiting for him to come over, and my first thought would have been, okay, back outside. We're going to teach you how to deal with people respectfully.
It's so like beautifully condescending as long as you don't say it to an 8. Or maybe a counterphobic 6 who's big.
Well, I mean, that's why I got this.
You know, of all the ways to hurt people, I hope to never have to stab anybody because I don't want people juice on me.
Well, I mean, I'm not above it if the circumstances are necessitate that it happen, and I have the whole setup of it on video to prove that I'm guiltless and was being assaulted, then fine. When I have it all set up perfectly on the Raw Room ahead of time, sure.
You don't know how many times I've logged into the Raw Room just in case some shit popped off.
I was here already, so I didn't have to do anything. It all happened sort of like live. I don't know how much it was able to be caught by his audio, but I framed everything within the context of the Raw Room explicitly to sort of do play-by-play, so it was, you know.
Oh, I know. I've done that was like when you set up the Raw Room. That's the first thing that flashed in my brain is this is so fucking useful. I gave out the address to Clayton and a few other people. Like, here, program this in your phone. You need it, hit it. Did you see my text?
No, my phone's been dead. I didn't know it was dead. And because the power strip, I stepped on the power strip red button that goes from on to off.
When you make 2 excuses, and the second one is that you didn't know about the first one, it's sort of like
It was plugged in. The power strip was plugged into the wall, but when I got out of bed, I stepped on the red thing, so I turned it off. So I didn't know it was off.
Phone charged at all times. Right?
I go, have you seen my text message? No, my phone is dead. I don't know where it is. Well, how do you know it's dead?
No, I know where it is. I know why it's dead too.
That does protest too much.
Well, the thing is, this is the second time I've had to excuse my lack of phone because when Kimberly came home, her first question was, "Why have you not answered the phone?"
Well, we both think that you're full of it.
But it's fucking true.
Kimberly, should we berate him?
Kimberly was just joking when she did that. She wasn't actually berating.
Yeah. We can do it just jokingly.
Anyway, I will check my phone as soon as it gets charged here. But Kimberly and I are going to do something really fun tonight.
That
We're going to go play
sounds like you're
bingo. Bingo. We're going to go play bingo.
He's trying to convince himself it's fun.
It was my idea. What do you mean trying to convince myself? I came up with the idea. Let's go play bingo.
Who in her family is playing bingo too?
She suggested we invite her mom after I came up with the bingo idea. And I'm like, fuck yeah, invite your mom, because that'll be fun.
So what you're saying is you recognized an opportunity and you swept it into getting credit for good boyfriendship.
No, I wanted to play bingo. Kimberly swept it into making it a good boyfriend thing by including her mom, which I want her to include because I'm hoping her mom's going to mouth off.
Does her mom get mouthy?
Yeah, her mom's super alpha, super 8.
Oh, that's awesome. Can I meet her?
Yeah, you should meet her.
Can we go play bingo and knife people when we lose?
Your mom's not going, why not, Kimberly?
She has a lot for you know.
And she couldn't get it rescheduled. She tried to reschedule it when she found out I was coming.
What she
When
have?
Kimberly was just like,
What did she want to reschedule?
I wanted her to reschedule. I want to go hang out with Mom and see how that plays out. I think Mom and I might get along fine, actually, once we get a couple of boundaries clear.
Why can't anyone tell me what she's doing that can't be rescheduled?
Oh, she's doing a walkthrough. She's a real estate agent.
Oh, well, she's got to get that bread.
Yeah. She tried to reschedule it, and she couldn't reschedule it, and so we're going without her.
Maybe I should teach her how to play dice and rob people. If she's an 8. I mean, if you get robbed by a little old lady who's also mean as fuck like my grandma, what are you going to do?
You just take it and take your lumps and go home, I guess.
You can't defend yourself because then you just beat up an old woman and you still lose.
Right. Well, but there's nothing old woman about Kimberly's mom. She must have been pretty young when she had Kimberly.
Like, okay, I'm not going to pursue that train of...
No, I'm saying that your mom doesn't play like a defenseless little old lady at all. Not remotely.
District Pack.
I'm sure she intimidates most people she encounters.
That, I like her. I like your mom, Kim. Really?
All right.
Did you say all right?
Yeah, she said all right.
All right,
But,
what's your douchey friend going on about now?
there's lots of good opportunity for fun social games for this family, I think. I haven't met them all yet, but I suspect I'm gonna enjoy the dance. And Kimberly, just like I did with Brian Shirky, I'm gonna handle it with a mind towards outcomes and strategy, of course.
A
Not,
little bit, yeah.
You're going to TE it.
I'm gonna tee the shit out of this, Kimberly, because I want to win completely. I know you don't care about Brian Sharkey. I'm saying here's an example of me showing the kind of restraint you can expect from me.
Watch as the beta male uses his FE to convince her that it's TE to get his way.
That's it, Taylor. It's a nice warrant, I suppose, as they go.
Listen as he uses a Valley Girl response and says, as if, to his man friend.
Taylor, are you never
What are you
nice?
looking for, a lighter?
Am I never nice?
Oh, It's
You're nice all the time.
I'm nice all the time, but like sometimes.
Describing what I'm doing doesn't give you ownership of it.
No, I have to create it. I'll be
Yeah,
nice.
you didn't create it. Though.
Hey, I need to be nice to you.
You didn't create it. You just described it. That's not good enough.
You should read my text though. It's very nice.
Is it? Okay, cool. I like nice text.
It is nice. It's complimentary.
But that's my favorite kind of nice text.
I know.
Oh my god! I'm gonna run off and read it right now.
Your ego,
Actually,
and it does this.
nice. I'm looking
Yes.
forward to that. You know, it's hard to get that from you too, Taylor. So it's extra good when I do.
I know. I only stroke it like once, and then I kind of slap it afterwards, just so that you know that I'm not that sort of girl. But
Right.
okay, have you had this though? Pineapple
Crush?
Pineapple Crush, Pineapple Pop.
No, I haven't.
Pop is so fucking good.
I'll have to get some. I'll have to look for it in the store. At the moment, though, Kimberly just got home from work. I'm going to go smoke some bowls with her, and then we're going to go play bingo. I will see you guys later, and I'm anxious to check my phone, Taylor. Thank you for that, and in advance, and goodbye, everybody.
We're so easy to get on the good side of. Like,
Yeah.
all you have to do is flatter us, and it can be superficial as shit. We can know that you're pumping us full of shit, and it's okay.
I know. All you need is some rubbing.
That's true. All you need is some rubbing. Is your boyfriend like that? Is he the same way? Are we all this way?
I think so.
Nick is super that way. I'm probably the least this way of all.
Really?
Okay, well, thanks for not rubbing it. I was like setting you up, and you stuck it in the dirt.
No, I didn't.
You shoved it right in the dirt.
So you are indicating you want me to boost your ego more.
I'm saying that I already spit on it. I want you to send me your socks.
No, you don't.
No, I don't. Although they might make a good artifact.
You're saying something there.
Look at fucking Pepsi's post. I'm an NT type, aka the master race. Her get triggered cucks. Do you even cognitive functions? Fuck those SJ types who are normies. INFPs are emo losers. INFJs are so hot. I sit on Typology Central and argue with people all day while I eat shit myself because inferior SI because I'm an NT type. Huh. But he is an NT type, isn't he?
Yeah.
I was totally thinking that was going to be Courtney. Like, you unlock it and she's instantly just blink at the door.
Yeah, I thought so too, but no, she's still in the other room.
Huh?
Blanky in the other room.
I'm on it.
Wait, Blanky in the other room?
Yeah,
About what?
I'm gonna figure it out.
I want to go to the other room. I like messing with Blinkies.